Okay. So to find the distance between point, we shall use this formula. Suppose this is a1. Suppose this is a point x1, y1 is a point, and y2 is another point. So we should how to find the distance between 2 points. So we should use this formula: x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. See, if you want how this formula has derived, a formula you should you should watch my previous lecture. Okay, in previous lecture I have derived this formula, derive this distance formula. This is called distance formula. Derive this distance formula. Now, so suppose now write solution. We shall solve question number 1, Roman 1. So that A 2,3 and B 4,1 are 2 points. Are 2 points. Okay. So distance between this point is, so x1 here x1 is equal to 2, y1 is equal to 3, and x2 is equal to 4, y2 is equal to 1. So these are 2 point AB, because we have represented this point by A and B respectively. The distance between 2 point AB is equal to what? Is equal to x2 minus 1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So now we shall put the value of x2, x1. So x2 is 4, x1 is 2, x1 is 2 whole square plus y2. That means y2 is equal to 1. Here y is 1. This is our y2, right? So y2 is 1 minus y1 is 3. 1 minus 3 whole square. So what shall we get? We shall get 4 minus 2. That means 4 minus 2 means 2. So 2 square. 1 minus 3 means minus 2. So minus 2 square. Now 2 square means 4. And this minus 2 whole square means also 4. So 4 plus 4 is equal to what? Root over 8. Root over 8 means what? 2 root over 2. So distance between these 2 points is 2 root over 2 units. 2 root over 2 units. 2 root over 2 units. Okay. Now we should try to find the distance between these 2 points. This point and this point. Let me. We shall again use this same formula. We shall again use the same formula. I shall solve all the problem of coordinate geometry so that you can understand, and still if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Now again, suppose this is question number 2. Let A is equal to minus 5,7 A, and A represent minus 5,7 and B represent minus 1,3. So here means here again, here x1 is equal to minus 5, x1 is equal to minus 5, y1 is equal to 7, y1 is 7, and x2 is equal to minus 1, y2 is equal to 3. Now the distance between A and B is, we are solve this one, we are solving this one. Okay. So this is our A, this is our B. So the distance between those 2 points is that we have to write like this. We know that. Okay, we know that. We should write like that. We know that what AB is equal to root over x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Now, what is the value of AB? We are trying to find it. What is the value of S2? So let me put it in different color, it will be better. So S2 is minus 1. X2 is minus 1. Minus of this x1 is minus 5. So we should write it in bracket. Okay. So we should write it in bracket and then square of this formula plus y2. Y2 is what? 3 minus y1 is 7. So 3 minus 7. Now simplify this. What shall we get? We shall get that it will be what? Minus 1 and minus it will be plus 5 whole square plus 3 minus 7, that is minus 4 whole square. So here minus 1 plus 5, that means 4 square plus minus 4 whole square, that means 16. Here it will be square plus 16. 4 square means 16 plus 16. That means root over 32. And root over 32 what means what? Root over 32 we can write 16 into 2. That means what? Root over 16 into root over 2. I think root over 16 means 4. That means 4 root of 2. 4 root units. Okay. Write like this. Therefore, the distance between the point minus 5,7 and minus 1,3 is over 2. Okay. I hope it is clear. Now, let's try to solve the next question. It is question number 1, Roman 3. Let me read all this. Yes. If you want to write the notes, just pause the video and write it. Pause the video and write it. Okay. And if it seems too slow to you, then watch it on 1.5 or 1.75 speed in YouTube. Then it will be faster to you. Now, we shall solve this problem. Let A, comma B, and B minus A, comma minus B, be 2 points. Distance between them is given by the distance between these 2 points. This is formula. Don't write it here. The distance between points is given by AB is equal to what? Over x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 square. So here x2 is what? This is our x1, this is 1. x1 is A, y1 is b, and x2 is minus a, and y2 is minus. Okay. Now AB is equal to what? AB is equal to, we shall just put those values, x2 minus x1. That means x2 is a minus a, minus x1 is means a. Okay, this comma, don't think it a 1. Okay, this is comma. Okay, and this is y1. So a minus a whole square plus y2 minus 1. Y2 means what? Minus b. Y1 minus y1 means what? B. So what can we write is, it will be minus twice a whole square plus minus twice b whole square. Ultimately it will be what? 4a square plus 4b square. So we can take common 4 a square plus b square. So we can write like this: root over 4 into root over a square plus b square. That means what? 2 root over a square plus b square. Therefore the required unit, therefore the required distance is, therefore the required distance is root over a square plus b square units. This is the solution.
Recording.
Now we shall move on. Next, question number 2. Yes, question number 2. What is question number 2? Find the distance between the point. See, this is origin. It is, see, you can see the formula here. Now let me explain to you. See, distance between the 2 points is given by, it is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So, but if the point is origin, suppose if it is x1 and it is y1, if it is x2 and it is y2, that means x1 y1 0. So x1 y1 0, that means ultimately it will be x2 square plus y square, right? So directly we can write like this: the distance between 2 points is root over 36 square over 2 square. So whatever value we get, this will be the our distance between 2 points. Okay, or we can do like this. We can do like this: let as 0, and b 36 to 15, b 2 points. Okay, so let me erase remaining this. Let me erase. See, I shall solve it in 2 different methods. Okay, we shall solve in 2 different methods. 2 points, and the distance between them is given by the distance between them is given by AB equal to over what? X2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. So now, yeah, x1 is equal to 0, y1 is equal to 0, and x2 is equal to 36, y2 is equal to 15. So we shall just put this value. We shall just put this value. We shall just put this value. So it will be what? Instead of x2, it will be x2. The value of x2 is what? 36 minus x1, that means 0, plus 15, that is y2 minus y1 minus 0 whole square. So ultimately it will be 36 square plus 15 square. So it will be what? 36 square means what? 1 over 1296. 15 square means 225. So if we add, what we will get? We will get root over 5 plus 6, 11, plus 2, 11, Yes, 1521. So it will be what? It will be 39 square. Let's check, is it 39 square? If you don't know, you should. Yes, it is 39 square. 39. Therefore, the distance between the points 0, 0 and what is the point? 36, 15 is 39 units. See, this is one way of solving this problem. Another way is, let me tell you another way, or alternative way is, let me read all this, is you should write like this. We know that WKT means we know that the distance between, because 0, 0, 1, 0 means origin, the distance between origin and a point is given by what? X square plus y2 square. Now this is our x1, this is y1, so here it is x2, here it is y2. So x2 square plus y2 square, 30 square, 36 plus 15 square. That means 36 square means 1296, 15 square means 2, 2, 5. Ultimately it will be 15, 20. So that means what? 39. Okay, 39 units. This is another way of solving this problem. Now let's move on to next question. Yes. So it is said that determine if the point 1, 5, 2, 3 and -2, -11 are collinear. Now let's try to understand. Let's try to understand what is the meaning of collinear. What is the meaning of collinear? So if you don't understand what is the meaning of collinear, you can't solve it. Okay, you can't solve this. To solve this problem, you should understand what is the meaning of collinear. So collinear means lying or passing through the same straight line. Collinear means what? Lying on or passing through the same straight line. Through the same straight line. Okay. This is the meaning of collinear. Suppose there is 2.1 point, 1 point, there is another point, and there is another point. So if we draw a line, this point lying in this line, that means these 3 points are not collinear. Suppose if there is a point, this point. So if we draw a line, this line passes through these 3 points. That means these 3 points are collinear. Okay. I hope I could explain to you. I hope also you understand. Now let's try to solve it. Okay. So let me erase it. Okay. So you understand what is the meaning of collinear. You have understood what is the meaning of collinear. Now, how shall we check that this 3-point line is same point? See, to check the collinearity. Suppose there is one point A, there is another point B, and there is another point C. Okay, so suppose These are point. Okay, so see, sum of AB plus BC will be greater than AC, right? In case of C, if it is like this, if it is like this, that means what? That means they can't form that it is, that means they are not collinear. If sum of AB, if sum of two sides or sum of two length is suppose distance between these two plus these two is greater than distance between them, then we can say that these points are not collinear. We can say that these points are not collinear. Okay. So let's check it. Okay, okay, let's check it. How shall we check? Let me erase all this. So let solution of this problem. Let A1, 5, B2, and and C minus 11 are 2 points. Okay. Now, AB is what is the length of AB? That means in this case, this will be our x1, this will be y1, this 2 will be x2, 3 will be y2. Okay. AB is equal to, I am writing directly 2 minus 1, x2 minus x1, that means 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 whole square plus 3 minus 5 whole square. So it will be ultimately 2 minus 1, that is 1 square. 1 square, 3 minus 5, that means minus 2 whole square. So ultimately 1 square plus 4 square. Minus 2 square is 4, that means it will be over by. Okay. Now AB. Now what about BC? In case of BC, let me erase this. In case of BC, in case of BC, this will be our x1, this will be y1, this will be our x2, this will be our y. So x2 minus x1, that is minus 2 whole square plus y2 minus 1, that is minus 11 minus 3 whole square. So it will be ultimately what? It will be minus 4. Minus 2 minus 4, so that means 16. Plus minus 11 minus 3, that means 4. Minus 4 square, that is 196. So it will be ultimately root over what? It will be ultimately, let me erase it. It will be ultimately 212. 212. Okay. Now BBCCA. CA in this case, let me erase it. In this case, in this case, in this case, in this case, see, this will be our x1, this will be our y1, this will be our x2, this will be our y2. Okay, so what will be? It will be like this: minus 2 minus 1 whole square plus minus 11 minus 5 whole square. So it will be what? Minus 3 whole square, that is 9. It will be what? Minus 16 whole square, that means 256. So it will be ultimately what? 265. Now if we add this, okay, this plus this, then this will be greater than, sum of this will be greater than this. If we add this plus this, then sum of this will be greater than this, right? Okay, so that's why these 3 points are not playing. Therefore 1, 5 Okay, let me you so that you can write an exam like this. Okay. Therefore, C is plus C greater than AB. Therefore, the points 1,5, 2,3, and minus 2, minus 11 are not collinear. Are not. I hope I could explain to you. Let's solve this solution. See, collinear means if three points line same line. So this is 1 point, this is 1 point, and this is 1 point. So if the line is same line, then these 3 points are collinear. And in this case, the sum of the distance between from here to here is equal to sum of the distance from here to here. Okay, in this case. So that means suppose this is 1 point, this is 1 point, and this is 1 point. If the line is same line, that means suppose this is A, this is suppose this is B, and suppose this is C. If the line is same plane, if it's the same line, that means what? AB plus BC is equal to AC. But if AB plus BC is greater than AC, that means not is equal to that means if AB plus BC not equal to AC, that means these 3 points are not collinear. These 3 points are not collinear. That means these 3 points are not collinear. Okay, the points are not collinear. These 3 points are not collinear. But if AB plus BC is equal to AC, that means what? These 3 points are collinear. These 3 points are collinear. So let's check the collinearity. Let's check the collinearity. Okay. So suppose the sum of length, sum of the length of any two line segment of any two line segments is equal to the length of third line segment. Third line segment is equal to the length of third line segment, then all 3 points are collinear. All 3 points are collinear. So তখন ওই তিনটা পয়েন্ট দেখব collinear হবে, মানে কিন্তু এক লাইনের উপরে দাও। Now or consider A is equal to হতো 1,5, B is equal to 3, or okay, and C is equal to -2, -11. Okay. Now AB is equal to what? 2 minus 1, x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus 1, that means 3 minus 5 whole square, ultimately what? 1 square plus minus 2 whole square, that means what? 2 power 5. Okay. AB, BC. What about BC? BC equal to what? -2 minus 2 whole square plus -11 minus 3 whole square. That means ultimately it will be what? Ultimately it will be -4 whole square and plus -14 whole square. -14 whole square. Okay, so -4 whole square means this is 16 plus 196. Ultimately it will be what? 212. Okay. Now ABBCCA. These are 3 point I said A. Just to explain to don't A, B, C. These are 3 points. Okay. Length of AB is root over 5. Length of BC is what? Root over 212. Now length of what is the length? Length of AC. Now length of AC. AC will be what? AC will be what? AC minus 2 minus 1 minus 2 minus 1 whole square plus minus 11 minus 5 whole square. So it is equal to what? Minus 1 there is minus 3 square and here it will be minus 16 square. So minus 3 square means 9 and minus 16 square plus 256. Okay. So it will be root over 265. Okay. Since AB plus BC not is equal to SC. So what can we say that? We can say that therefore the points 1,5, 2,3 and minus 2, minus 11 are not collinear. Okay, I hope it is clear. Therefore, the points 1, 5, 3 and minus 2, minus 11 are not collinear. Why? Because length of AC is what? Root over 265 and add root over 5 plus root over 212 will not equal to root over 2, not equal to root over 2. 12. This is just to explain to you. Don't write in your fair copy. Okay. Because I hope it is clear, because if you add 5 plus if you add root over 5 plus root over 5 plus root over 212, you will not get equal to, it will not be equal to root over 265. Therefore, this is not linear. I hope it is clear. Now let's move on to next question. Next question is, check whether next question is check whether 5, minus 2, 6, 4 and 7, minus 2 are the vertices of an isosceles triangle. So how to check it? Let's check it. Okay. Let's check it. Okay. So to check it, okay, how to check it? Let's see. Vertices of an isosceles triangle. Now, what is isosceles triangle? So, isosceles triangle is a triangle having sides are equal. So, suppose ABC is a triangle. That means what? AB equal to AC. That means in isosceles triangle, two sides are equal. Two sides have equal length. That means we shall measure if the length of any of the two sides is equal. That means we can say that as this vertices of an isosceles triangle. That means we can say that these are the vertices of an isosceles triangle. Okay. So just to diagram. Okay. So now let's solve it. So sides of any isosceles triangle are equal. Since two sides of any isosceles triangle are equal, right? To check whether given points are whether given points are vertices of an isosceles triangle. Vertices of an isosceles, given points are vertices of an isosceles triangle. We'll find the distance between all the points. We will find the distance between all the points, right? Find the distance between all the points. Okay, so we'll find the distance between all the points. Suppose, see, I am just drawing diagram just for understanding. In exam, you don't need to draw it. Okay, suppose okay, suppose this is A, this is B, and this is C. Okay, so now let the points see, I am just writing all this just to explain, or and you should make some notes and understand. Let the points 5, minus 2, 6, 4, and 7, minus 2 are representing the vertices of vertices. Okay, triangle A, B, C respectively. Okay, so now if A means 5, 2, so let me write. So we have 5, minus 2. B means what? 6, 4, 6, 4, and C means what? 7, minus 2. So now find, let's try to find the distance between AB. So AB we can write like this, right? What can we write AB? We can write AB x2 minus x1. That means what? AB x2 minus x1. That means 6 minus 5. So it will be 6 minus 5 whole square. Okay, plus 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2. So I am writing all this. I said I could solve in very few steps. Okay, just for you. 6 minus 5 whole square, that means what? 6 minus 5, that means 1 square. And yet 4 minus into minus, that is plus, that means 4 plus 2. 4 plus 2 whole square. So here will be ultimately root over 1 square means 1 plus 4 plus 2. 6 square means 36. Right? So it will be root over 37. Root over 37. Now what about BC? BC. So it is over 37. Okay, AB. BC is what? See, BC will be, see, we could, this is our x1, this is y1, this is x2, this is y2. So 7 minus 6. So this is 7 minus 6 whole square plus minus 2 minus 4 whole square. So it will be ultimately what? 7 minus 1 square. Minus 2 minus 4, that means minus 6 whole square. So it will be ultimately 1 plus 36. Ultimately it will be 37. So it is also 37. BC is also 37. That means two sides is equal. Two sides is equal, right? AB is equal to BC. AB is equal to BC. That means we don't need to check that side. Okay, but let's check. No need to worry. What about CA? CA. Okay. What about CA? CA will be what? This is C3, this is x1, this is y1. In this case, this is x1, this is y1, this is x2, this is y2, this is 7. Right? So 5 minus 7, you can write 5 minus 7. Also, if you write 7 minus 5, no problem. Whole square plus minus 2 minus 2. Okay? Whole square. So this will be our second bracket. So now 5 minus 7, that means what? Minus 2 whole square. And here to minus 2 minus 2, that's what? Minus 2 plus 2 whole square. Minus 2 plus 2 it will be 0. Minus 2 plus 2 it will be 0. That means ultimately what? It is root over 4 root. That means ultimately 2. Ultimately it is 2. That means what? AB is equal to what? BC is equal to root over 37. Right? Root over 37. Okay. This implies that means what? That is therefore the given points are therefore the points are vertices of isosceles triangle. Okay, I hope it is clear why it is isosceles triangle. In isosceles triangle is a triangle whose two sides are equal. That means isosceles triangle whose length of the two side is equal. Isosceles triangle amount of triangle jar দুই সাইডের length equal থাকবে। এখন আমরা AB আর BC same length পাইছি। In exam you don't need to draw diagram. In exam you don't need to draw diagram, but if you draw it is better. Okay, if you draw it is better. Now let's move on to next question. Question number 5 is not so, it's so boring. Okay, and it's not so important. Still I will solve it in when we shall revise before exam. I shall solve it for you. Now let's move on to question number 6. Okay, let's move on to question number 6. Okay, so in question number 6, name the type of quadrilateral. Name the type of quadrilateral. Name the type of quadrilateral. Name the type of quadrilateral formed, if any, by the following point. So let's solve question number 1. Solution. Okay, let's solve it. Okay, so let the point uh, let the points okay, so let the points -1, -2, -2, -1, -2, -1, -0, -1, -2, and -3, 0, B representing this 0. B representing, should write like this, B representing vertices A, B, C and D. Okay, of the given quadrilateral respectively. Of the given quadrilateral respectively. Of the given quadrilateral respectively. Okay. So now let's check their length of this and let's check the diagonal. Suppose let me draw it. Okay, just to give you a clear concept. A, B, C, this is our D. A, B, C, D, this is our D. Okay, so now length of AB. So AB will be what? Length of AB will be equal to length of AB will be equal to, okay, so AB will be equal to what? So we are solving this. So this is our A, this is our B, this is our C, this is our D. So AB will be what? 1 minus minus 1. Whatever 1 minus minus 1, ultimately it will be what? 1 plus 1, right? 1, ultimately it will be 1 plus 1. Because why it will be 1 plus 1? Because 1 minus minus 1, that means what? Minus plus will be 1 plus 1, right? 1 minus minus 1, 1 plus 1 whole square plus 0 minus minus 2, that plus 2 whole square. So it will be ultimately what? 1 plus 1, 2 square plus 4 square, that means 8. 8 means what? 2 root over 2. Okay. Next, AB is equal to what? This BC. BC is equal to what? Now BC. This is our B. This is our B. This is our C. So minus 1 minus 1. That means what? It will be ultimately what? Minus 1 whole square. Okay. 2 minus 0, it means 2 square. So it will be minus 2 square. That means it will be also ultimately root over 8. It will be also 2 root over 2. Okay. It will be also 2 root over 2. APBC C. It is 2 root over 8. It is also root over 8. Now let's check what the CD. ABBC. Let's check the length of CD. So CD will be what? In case of C, let me erase this. In case of CD, let me erase. In case of CD, this will be our what? X1, this is Y1, this will be this will be minus 3 minus minus 1. That means minus 3 plus 1. It will be ultimately minus 3 plus 1 whole square plus 0 minus 2. That is equal to minus 2 whole square. So here minus 3 plus 1, that means ultimately what? It will be what? Minus 2 whole square plus minus 2 whole square. So it will be ultimately what? Root over 4 plus root over 4, right? That means root over 8, that means 2 root over 2. That means CD is also 2 root over 2, ultimately it is root over 8, right? Now let's check DA. DA. Okay, let's check the length of DA. See DA, that means this is our D, sorry, this is our D, this is our A, right? So minus 3 minus 1, minus 3 minus 1, minus 3 minus 1, that means minus minus 1, that is minus 3 plus 1, right? Minus 3, this is our minus 3, minus of formula, minus 1, so it will plus like this. Okay, minus 3 minus minus 1, right? Whole square, that means ultimately what? Minus 3 plus 1 whole square, so like this. Okay, so it will be like this. So minus 3 minus 2 square. Okay, now DA, right? This is our D, this is our A. So 0 minus minus 2, that means plus 2 square. So here it will be minus 3 plus 1, that is minus 2 square. Minus 2 means what? Minus 2 is 4. 2 square means 4. That means ultimately it will be root over 8. Ultimately it will be about 2 root over 2. Okay. So it is also ultimately root over 8. That means all sides are equal. Now we can say that at least that all side either it is rhombus, because all side of rhombus is equal and all side of square is also equal. Now either we can say that either it is rhombus or it is what? Square. Now let's check the diagonal. Because diagonal differentiate between rhombus. In case of rhombus, diagonals are not equal. In case of square, diagonals are equal. Okay. Now let's check diagonal. To check diagonal, let it is SC. Okay. Let it be SC. So SC. If the diagonal are same, then we can say that it is square, right? That will be SC. So SC means this is our A, this is our C. Minus 1, that means plus minus 1 plus 1. Minus plus 1 whole square, it will be 0. Okay. This is A, this is C. So 2 minus minus 2 is 2 plus 2. Right? So that means ultimately what? 4. 4 square means what? 4 square means 16. Root over 16 means ultimately 4. Now this diagonal SE is what? 4. Now let's check BD. Let's check the diagonal length BD. Okay. BD. So BD. So this is our B point B. This is our point D. -3 -1. That means we can write -3 -1 whole square plus, what can we write? What can we write? We can write -3 minus, this is our BD, right? So this is our D, this is our B. So -3 -1, that means 0 minus 0. Ultimately 0 square, right? No change. So it what? -4 whole square. -4 whole square means what? -4 whole square means what? Root over 6. Root over 16 means what? Ultimately 4. So this diagonal is 4, right? This diagonal is 4. So you should write like this. You should write at the end, because I don't have space, so I am writing here. You should write at the end. Side length AB is equal to what? Is equal to CD is equal to DA is equal to root over 8. And diagonal and diagonal and diagonal measures what? 4 units. Okay. What are the diagonal? SC is equal to BD is equal to 4. Therefore, the given points are, the given points are, therefore the points are the, therefore the given points are the given points are the vertices of a square. I hope it is clear. See, diagonal has differentiated it from rhombus. In case of rhombus, diagonal is not. In case of rhombus, diagonal is not equal. Okay, but all sides of rhombus is equal. All sides of square is equal. But what is the difference between rhombus and square? This is the diagonal which makes difference between the rhombus and square. In rhombus, our diagonals are not equal. In square, diagonals are equal. See. So if I so this is the solution up to question number 611. I shall solve all the problem. Okay, just support channel by subscribing this channel. Okay, share it with your friends if you think it is helpful. Okay, and if you have any question doubt, you can write it on the comment box. Okay, and it shall be clarified. I shall make video on the doubt of every student. Okay, so thank you. Shall make video on if you have any doubts on any chapter of maths, advanced maths. Okay, so you shall ask me. You can ask me in the comment box. Okay, I shall clarify your doubt within 1 or 2 days. Okay, so even if you have doubt in basic things, just let me know. Okay, I shall clarify it. Thank you.